What's the deal, family? We back with another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got part 2. The deadliest knockout machine ever. Buakaw Banchamek. All right, man. I did part 1 a couple days ago. I did lose. I'm gonna just say this. So between the end of the part 1 I did and the beginning of this, there's like a 7-minute gap that I recorded, reacted to. The file got corrupted. It's gone. I'm not gonna react to it because it's just gonna be fake, and I can't do that. So just know, like, there was 7 minutes of time that I did not get to react to. But what ended up happening that was Buakaw ended up beating that dude. He ended up beating the dude that he ended up losing to before. The dude with the stripes on the back of his pants that went down like that. He ended up beating that dude and taking victory. Which I like that. And then they said he started getting cocky, and you know the Japanese Federation didn't really like that he was getting cocky, and now we're gonna continue from there. So let's get straight into it, man.
2007 Grand Prix would cement Buakaw as the greatest middleweight of the 21st century. That's why the organizers matched him up with Masato, the only top K1 contender he hadn't faced in the past 2 years. The meeting started with relentless pressure from the Thai. And yet, the Silver Wolf pulled ahead with brilliant handiwork. Suddenly, the White Lotus couldn't keep up with his dynamic Japanese counterpart. Poor Pramuk decided to revert to his proven rock'em sock'em style.
There you go, beat him up.
Kobayashi had already found a chink in his armor.
Ooh!
Knocked down by a swift combo and caught under the shelling, Buakaw refused to cave in. In the second stretch, the versatile ring soldiers picked up where they left off.
They both thugging it out.
Then Buakaw got the punches going and slowed the Japanese fighter down, pumping low kicks. Only half a round later did Masato begin to restore the balance. And the ending went in his favor. According to the rules, poor Pramuk still had a chance to win the decision. However, the Silver Wolf sensed blood and was not willing to share the spoils. Not believing his own eyes, Buakaw was forced to retreat under the non-stop assault from the Japanese predator.
This dude not playing.
Kobayashi was making history on live TV. And Pramuk had to accept not being in the driver's seat. Overcoming very long odds, Masato delivered a fantastic performance. He outplayed Buakaw in areas where others crashed and burned, earning praise in the locker room. Thailand's favorite son didn't want to sit on the sidelines and flew to Seoul in 2008. The Korean zombie's neighbor rose from the ashes after a cemetery head kick, so poor Pramuk gave him an encore and added some punches on top.
사이드로 빠지는 라이트.
The opponent asked for more, and Buakaw began to question the guy's sanity. A strong sedative seemed to be the only option to save the patient.
랭킹 우수합니다만 미드킥 강력합니다. 부아카오. 왼손 카운터 그대로다. 왼손.
Nevertheless, the Thai phenom subdued the Korean without medication.
Oh my God, he's killing
The
this.
left check hook and the pull counter cross were the final arguments to stop the beating. The annual K1 Grand Prix opened with a battle against Kraus. The Dutch butcher initially aimed at the torso. Buakaw recaptured control in response.
Jab outside, finding rib kick from Buakaw. Nicely done from the Thai.
He kept Albert honest throughout the bout.
Good knee.
There from Buakaw. Cracks away. Goes for another technique. 3-round
God damn.
Cornered him on
Yo,
the
the
rope.
way he can throw these kicks is crazy. Low kicks, high kick, it don't really matter, man. Up kick, start kick, bottom kick, it don't matter. Kick. Kick streaming. I don't know, bro. The way he throw them kicks is crazy.
For the sake of variety.
5 in a row now from Buakaw.
His right hand by kicking him so consistently on it. Very effective.
Kraus frantically tried to find success late by going up top.
Second round. Oh, nice. Double rounds of both forwards again by Buakaw.
But Porpramuk maintained the lead all the way to the bell.
Nice jab from Buakaw. Gained the rest of the round. He's off the lead.
The unpredictable judges somehow saw it as a draw. The inspired Dutchman willed himself to restore parity.
Crazy.
And that's what Kraus is doing this week because Buakaw doesn't sleep. He's upstairs to the head looking for the headache maker.
Which lasted until the end of the extra round.
Rib kicks again for Kraus. Oh, nice uppercut. Right hand hold. Again a kick in display from Buakaw.
Kraus could have taken this round.
For once, karma was on Porpramuk's side.
He has done it, Albert.
Although Albert overtly disagreed with the decision. Despite the favorable outcome, Buakaw's relationship with K1 was soured and he lost motivation. This became evident in his rematch with the previously beaten Sato. Early into the rematch, Porpramuk was confident in his invincibility.
С другой стороны, если такая тактика приносит победу, тайский атлет, конечно, выглядит непробиваемым.
He brazenly answered Yoshihiro's left-hand attacks with his right
Своему оппоненту его надо ломать.
and fired crosses down the pipe.
Ой-ой-ой.
Stiff right.
The signature left hook was no less heavy.
Так все и надо делать. Вот, обратите.
The skinny Japanese counterpart absorbed the impact like SpongeBob and stayed on his feet.
Верить своего оппонента, что он будет постоянно бить его как раз вот этим лагерем. И вот, домолачивание.
He rightly emphasized body blows in the process.
Сказали добавить скорости, он это и делает. Называется в игру. Буако.
Fighting back fiercely, Sato gradually depleted the Thai's gas tank. This allowed him to spice things up in the third and make it a war of attrition.
Другое дело, насколько у тебя на это хватит, собственно,
Yeah, they
обмен
throw.
ударами постоянно. А если попадешь один раз так, что соперник
Yes,
уходит.
hands up.
Он же все-таки тоже из плоти и крови.
Put under excruciating pressure by the immortal Japanese, Buakaw was eventually stopped dead in his tracks.
Опа! Вот это да!
Enduring dozens of precise offerings,
Вот вам...
Sato exhausted the star and nailed him with a right hook.
Вот он!
Whoa.
Buakaw
When an immortal realizes his own mortality. Wow.
knocked out, now you've seen it all.
Опа!
Coming back
I wasn't
3 months
expecting all
later,
that.
he locked horns with an Indian kickboxer nicknamed Black Mamba. Porpramuk
Kobe.
proved to have steel not only in his heart,
Не шелохнул.
but also in his fists.
Все мы хотим вернуться в это чудесное время, а вот Буакав Порпрамук укачал его, убаюкал.
It didn't take him long to seal the deal.
благодаря вот этим... Ух, сейчас было опасно. Печать поставил.
The Black Mamba's hopes for a Tarantino-esque happy ending were shattered, along with his consciousness.
Буакав Пурпурамук с возвращением.
Buakaw's 5-year-long K1 journey culminated in the semi-final of the 2009 Grand Prix against Sauer. The Thai Dynamo dominated in all aspects, tripping his enemy down
Activating Sauer because every time he
and blasting sharp knees.
Buakaw. See that he faked the front. Nice inside thigh kick from Buakaw.
Pramuk constantly mixed targets on his signature kicks.
It's just continual frustration here. Too much on the hands here. Tornado. Put him on the ground. High left round kick. And he wore that one well.
Additionally, he found great success with intercepting shots.
Sauer. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
Even the commentators were shocked with the verdict.
Oh, come on. We're going extra round. At the risk of sounding like John McEnroe, you cannot be serious.
The Thai curse took its effect thereafter, and things weren't as
Yo, that Thai curse is crazy. Obvious wins, draws, draws or losses, extra rounds mandatory. Like if you a Thai fighter, extra rounds are mandatory. You're gonna go extra, even if you win. You're gonna go extra. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta really prove it though. Like I don't know what's this all about.
clear in the extra round as before.
There's a body shot. Good high check from Sauer, but he eats the front kick. Cow's being backed up here. Sauer, beautiful, tipping left hand to the left thigh. Oh, nice right hand from...
They met the final bell, neck and neck.
Sauer, Mike.
Yes, I mean, now this round...
Cross. Spinning back into midsection. Sauer trying to steal it. Kleptomaniac and really impress the judges. They'll do the fair thing. Give it to Buakaw.
Once the final result was announced, Buakaw was done with K1 there and then.
Buakaw is disappointed. He should be disappointed. He was robbed.
I'm surprised he's came back that many times after already being robbed, basically. Or damn near being robbed and having to even more so prove yourself after you've already proved yourself. Surprised he keeps coming back, but obviously this is probably one of the biggest competitions in the world when it comes to his, discipline. So I get it, but still, it's like y'all just robbing, bro. Like,
Disappointed. This is ridiculous.
Because I want to slap these three judges with a wet fish.
He would only return to K1 4 years later for a couple of guest appearances, marking the end of his involvement with the Japanese league.
And he punches the second shot.
Following a scandalous split of promotion, Buakaw had no intention of slowing down. In fact, he transformed into the boogeyman that haunted other kickboxers' nightmares. Firstly, the 28-year-old Thai ventured into shootboxing to face Tobi Imada. Although the rules allowed takedowns, it didn't save the all-rounder from an avalanche of low kicks.
oh yeah, he took the legs
And
out.
a visit to the
Talk the tree
hospital
down.
on crutches. Approaching his 30s, poor Pramuk returned to his Muay Thai roots. Issuing beautiful knockouts in bulk as if they were on sale.
That grown man strength.
He captured several meaningful belts.
No surprise there.
Starting from 2011, Buakaw also participated in 2 tournaments of one of the leading Asian leagues, Thai Fight. Clearly indicating he was still the alpha, the White Lotus won both times.
That left hand was...
The turning point for Buakaw
Ill-intended.
came in 2012. While in Italy on a shopping trip, poor Pramuk threw down with Jabbar Askerov, a rare breed, a Dagestani striker who loved to shut opponents down with leg kicks, but could explode with his hands when needed, abruptly tripping their fuse boxes.
Wow, he a killer.
black and gold.
Buakaw opened the match the reliable way, an abundance of body kicks.
Nice kick from Buakaw.
Transfers to the head.
Every technique scoring the same. Beautiful head kick there from Buakaw.
Mandatory foot sweeps. And punches on special occasions.
Nice head movement.
Askarov was aiming low.
Nice look.
Nice.
Worked the midsection himself.
Left kick.
They both
sought
fight.
to catch Buakaw with a missile to the head.
Go for broke jabber, Askarov.
Big
left up from
The seasoned veterans kept up the pace late
Getting like it with a baseball bat as well. Every time it's either across the ribs or right across the arm.
and gave a competitive ending.
Damn.
Satisfying the fans with a great show without Japanese judges, the White Lotus emerged triumphant.
Well, there you go.
Nevertheless, when he returned home, a scandal broke out. Dissatisfied for a long time with the gym owner's pro-exploitation attitude, the People's Champ left the poor Pramuk gym. It turned out that for years they'd withheld his earnings and had booked fights without his
Is
consent.
it just me, or in some of these B-roll clips, he looked like Randy Orton? I don't know if y'all see it, but I see it, bro. Some of these little clips, I'm like, bro, is that Randy Orton or is that Buakaw?
The absence of contracts is a common problem. They can hide a third of your earnings and split the remainder so that you get only crumbs. The split was followed by a $3 million lawsuit, but the government stepped in to defend the beloved national treasure. He subsequently retook his original last name, now performing as Buakaw Banchamek, and opened his own namesake gym. I swore that I would be honest with fighters, and what happened to me won't happen again. Other teams charge half of your purse. We take only 30% for management and training. It's fair. The brand change and the fallout with an influential team didn't hurt Buakaw's stock, so he continued to perform in Thailand. The highlight reel kept expanding with new gems.
Oh, God, he kicked the shit
That would
out of
make
this
even Ong Bak blush. Banchamek's record continued to swell up with extraordinary demolitions. His collection of prestigious titles kept getting bigger respectively.
Whoa.
Going 5 years undefeated, the White Lotus signed with a football club as a side quest and played a couple of seasons at the regional level.
You know you've made it when you start just doing side quests. The main quest is now you just on side quest life now. You know, like that's how you know you did it. You did it all. Side quest time, you know what I mean? Like, you did
His
it.
longtime friend and prankster Sanchai also dropped by to train. By the mid-2010s, Buakaw had established connections in China, signing an agreement with the leading Chinese promotion, Kunlun Fight. His debut opponent, Gu Hui, got his dome rattled from the gate. The Wushu Sanda champion was subjugated to a gut-wrenching thrashing. After consecutive humiliating landings, he carelessly lingered in the knee blast area. Having dispatched the organization's homegrown star, half a year later, Buakaw delighted the fans with other trademark moves. Setting things in motion with an overhand, he went hunting for the enemy's scalp. And caught him with a picture-perfect combo.
Oh, with the kick too. Just took his
Kicking
head
off
off.
the new chapter with a bang, Buakaw spent several eventful years in China, bulldozing through the Kunlun Fight aristocracy. Soon the promotional landscape began to resemble a graveyard. And Banchamek received a coronation worthy of an emperor.
World Champion Golden Belt.
His best piece of work in the league came against Marwan Tudu in 2017. Fearlessly engaging in a trade with the Moroccan, the Thai clocked him over the guard and added a soccer kick. The wild ride lasted about 4 minutes.
Damn! Slick!
A sinister left hook caught Tudu slipping, and he went down like a lead balloon. The doctors had their hands full. Buakaw once again did not disappoint the former and reigning kings of Thailand, whose photos he always carried. Visiting another Chinese promotion in 2015,
quick reset,
Banchamek engaged in a memorable 2-part series with the so-called Shaolin monk Yi Long, with the gold at stake. The self-taught warrior's only relation to the famous temple was his bald head and yellow pants. While his popularity—
I was gonna say, if he a real monk, like monks be on some different, like weird energy, like honing energy, whatever they got going on. Like real monks is different, but obviously he not a real monk, so fake it till you make it, I guess. But
it came thanks to a viral YouTube clip.
What the hell?
Nonetheless, this One Punch Man copycat was ready to throw down with anyone.
Yo, where is the video of this fight, dog? Hong Man Choi versus Yi Long? Somebody send me the link to this. I gotta see this, bro. Dude is like 7'5" and this dude is 5'6". And he giving them hands. I gotta see this video. Somebody send that to me. Put it in the comments, please.
There's plenty of power and fighting spirit in this fella. The memeable Chinese daredevil got the ball rolling in a truly unforgettable manner.
Oh, he throwing them. Holy shit.
Buakaw was perplexed. He soon regained his composure, and things got much better. However, Yi Long refused to submit. Responding on occasion.
Ooh. Hey, yo, Yi Long
Thai
got
tried to cool his ardor with foot sweeps, and was almost regretting taking the fight by the end.
Ooh, god damn, that backhand was crazy. But I mean, this is basically One Punch Man versus Goku. And although I ain't never seen One Punch Man, I don't think he beating Goku in the fight, man. I'm just saying. He might put up a good fight, but he ain't gonna win, bro. You got One Punch Man versus Goku, bro. I'm gonna take Goku any day of the week.
Pulling off a miracle, Yi Long survived 3 rounds in the midst of a zombie apocalypse, surprising the world. Victory was not on the table, though. In their title sequel in 2016, the monk was as audacious as ever, leaping right into the thick of things. Buakaw found a way to slow down the frantic tempo, and then launched a counteroffensive. The party resumed at the midpoint to the rhythm of strikes flying in both directions. Banchamek reintroduced the tossing tactic. Yilong's answer was to jump at him from a running start and drag the champion into a chaotic melee. After that, the dog-tired Maverick lost the last stretch across the board. Albeit bright, the monk's moment of fame seemed to be fleeting, but the judge's verdict made it imperishable. Buakaw wasn't interested in regional showdowns at this point. In 2017, he starred in a new action movie where he played the lead role. The sex symbol status was now just around the corner. To coincide with this significant event, Buakaw moved back home and signed with the All-Star Fight promotion. Just like before, the opposition couldn't hold a candle to the living icon of martial arts. In 2019, Banchamek squared off against Chris Ngimbe, a renowned champion and a knockout artist with a tendency to fly. Still, he also proved no match after a couple of falls.
Oh yeah, he not ready. Oh my God,
a body shot paired with a high kick wasn't enough, so Buakaw polished him off with consecutive hooks. Following yet another dismantling, the 37-year-old veteran realized that there was nothing left to prove and retired from professional sports. This allowed him to focus on helping the younger generation in his own gym. Among Buakaw's students was the young star Superbomb, who keeps it playful with the sensei, but turns into a savage in the one championship cage.
Olivier Coste.
Superbomb, I think I reacted to him.
In addition to his coaching duties, Buakaw hosted Muay Thai tournaments in his own backyard. Nobody dared to disappoint the White Lotus with cautious game plans. In retirement, Banchamek got into YouTube and started developing a highly popular channel with a wide variety of content to suit every taste. His production team is always extremely motivated. Buakaw's girlfriend also wholeheartedly supports his endeavors and doesn't shy away from participation.
Headshot.
Now every Muay Thai fan knows Banchamek is a man of boundless talent. The White Lotus maintained his physical shape with exhibition outings. Even his appointment as the executive director of the Kickboxing Association of Thailand in 2021 didn't save his adversaries. In 2022, the indefatigable Buakaw came back to promote the second best stadium in Thailand, the Ratchadam Nairn. In an exhibition match, the glory seeker from
Get this K-pop singer up out of here, man. High kicks, low kicks, left hook. Get this K-pop singer up out of here, man. He ain't ready.
Japan evoked more pity than an abandoned kitten. Although Banchamek put some weight behind his strikes only towards the end. The humidity in the arena kept rising, while the Thai fighter did everything possible not to cut the opponent's pretty face open.
For real.
Eventually, instead of blasting a couple of lethal bombs, Buakaw faked a ferocious finishing sequence for show.
He not even really trying, bro. If he really was trying, he would have ended in the first 30 seconds. Gone.
Successfully pitching his dance partner as a resilient macho to the delight of the female audience, Banchamek got his long-awaited rendezvous with Sato.
Oh.
นี้ครับ
First, he worked the crowd.
14 ปีที่แล้วบัวขาวโดนน็อกที่ญี่ปุ่นครับเหมือนกันครับเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้เนี่ยต้องดูว่าแกจะใช้อาวุธอะไรครับโอ้โห
Yeah, he not
Then
playing with
turned
him.
things up to usual levels.
ที่บอกมาดู
And wrote a check Yoshihiro couldn't cash.
ต้องดูแล้วครับ
Stiff right hand.
Removing Sato's hand away, Buakaw planted a right hook from hell. The beauty of Muay Thai as it is. The White Lotus is busier than ever these days. He's set to have an exhibition boxing match in 2024 with the retired icon Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, that's fire.
Prior to that, Banchamek is in for a special rules bare-knuckle Muay Thai bout now versus Sanchai, an undisputed legend and possibly the best Thai boxer in history.
Oh, question mark.เป็นมวยนะปาราซิโอ
I ain't gonna lie, Senchai is
We'll
different
soon
too.
find out what will come of the battle between 8-limb style virtuosos. In the meantime, Buakaw continues to piece up his old pal outside the ring.
If Senchai is like, if you say Senchai is like Michael Jordan, that's Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, it depends which era you were in. If you was in Kobe era, like Kobe the greatest of all time. You was in Senchai era, you like, hey, Senchai the greatest. You know, MJ era, MJ the greatest. I'm a Kobe fan. Kobe, you know what I mean? That's my guy. But that's like one and the same. You know what I mean?
Throughout his decades-long career, Buakaw won the fans' unconditional love with his rugged charisma and unwavering determination, which remained unchanged regardless of organizations and weight classes. Although the White Lotus had reached the pinnacle of the sport 2 decades ago, he continues to put his opponents through a ringer, even at the age of 41. His far from complete official record includes 241 victories with 74 knockouts and 24 losses, many of which were highly disputed.
Facts.
If you enjoyed the video and want to see more K1 icons, kick the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
That's it, man. The deadliest knockout machine ever. Buakaw Banchamek, man. And all I gotta say is, bro is like that. Bro is a killer. Different. He's like that. I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all enjoy watching this with me. And send me more videos, man. Get at me. More fighters. It don't gotta be Muay Thai. It could be Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, whatever. UFC, MMA, whatever. Throw it in the one championship. I've done a bunch of those. Let me know. Get at me in the comments. Let me know how you feel, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.